guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I just woke up, as you can tell by the glitter that is still all over my eyebrows and probably all over my face and my puffy eyes. But I just watched a video by Nikki Murphy. Love her. Shout out Nikki. Ooh, ooh. And she does this thing called Chat Splat, which I love, and we're gonna do a collaboration kind of about that. We're like gonna pick a topic or whatever, and a bunch of us are gonna give our views on it, which is so cool. I love that idea because we all have different opinions on something, you know what I mean? And it's kind of cool to see how we compare and how we differ and that kind of stuff. So that's really, really neat. But I haven't done a tag video in a long time, so I figured I would do one because they're easy to do and I love it because I don't have to edit them. So, but they do tend to get long in Chris's world here because I like to chat. So anyway, her video just kind of reminded me of a, you know, kind of just a talk video, get to know me more video. So I came up with this, Jen Loves Reviews did this, and this specific tag, and I haven't done this one yet, I don't think. So I'm gonna do this one. So I will post their links down below because I love them both. I really do. And as far as tagging people, other people to do this tag, anybody who has a YouTube, that's what Jen did. And I said, okay, let's just do that. If you have a YouTube channel and you do videos, I'm going to tag you to do this because I won't remember everybody that I watch. It's just kind of crazy. I watch so many people. I love so many people. And excuse me when I just keep pressing on my puffy eyes. Maybe they will just go away. Wake up, Chris. Wake up. Okay, so let's start off. Do you keep up with the Kardashians? It's kind of hard not to keep up with the Kardashians because they're all over Facebook and the internet. So it's kind of really hard, or they're in all, you go to the grocery store and they're in all the, you know, rag mags that I call them. But I really love the Kardashians. Khloe's my favorite. Love her to death. Do I watch the show all the time? No, I don't. I kind of mean to catch up on it, but it's not something that I, you know, DVR or anything like that, but I do really like it. I don't know. It's one of those guilty pleasure kind of things, but who cannot keep up with them? I mean, even if you don't want to keep up with them, you kind of have to because they're everywhere. So I don't know. If you could, number 2, if you could have an old muscle car, which one would you choose? It would be a 78. It would be a Smokey and the Bandit model Trans Am, for sure. I had one at one point, and it was kind of like a shell. It had to be totally remodeled, and I was in the process of doing that with my ex-husband, and it just never got done. I paid $600 for the car itself, and then we got all these, like, free parts. We just found parts, and, you know, because I wanted it to be, you know, on point. And we couldn't weld. So it just kind of sat there, and the car ended up getting sold because we just couldn't do it. But yeah, that would be the car. I just love them, 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 love them. Number 3, do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? I actually really don't. I mean, you know, like if I forget something, I'll drop the F-bomb, or if I do something stupid, I'll drop the F-bomb, but it's usually to myself. Like, I don't know, ever since I've had kids and grandkids and stuff like that, I used to, like when I was a teenager and stuff like that, and, you know, in my early 20s and stuff, I used to, but I really toned that down. Like once my daughter started to get old enough where, you know, she knew what I was saying and could repeat it, I stopped. And then I had my son, and I don't. You know, sometimes, you know, a couple words will slip or whatever, but usually it's me talking to myself. I don't usually curse at people. So I don't. And now that I have a 4-year-old grandson too, it's like he repeats everything. So, I really try to not. And I'm trying to encourage my 13-year-old not to either. So, no, I don't. I don't curse like a sailor. Number 4, if your significant other gave you a hall pass, who would you use it on? And be honest. My subscribers, post down below because you already know who it is. Post down below. I'm not even answer that question. So you post down below and you tell me who my hall pass would be, because I know you guys who've watched me for a long time or know me on Facebook. You guys already know who it is. So take your guesses, post down below. I'm not going to tell you. And I will post in the comments whether you're right or not. I know I've done an about me videos before, so I know if you guys have watched them that you already know that one. What is one thing you do that you hate to admit? Oh, God. That I hate to admit. I guess I sleep a lot. I sleep a lot. I don't sleep as much now, but my schedule's really wonky. Now that I'm, working part-time, like it's I don't have a lot of hours, but it's still kind of weird. My body's still getting adjusted to it, but I take a lot of naps. I nap. I'm a napper. I'm one of those people. I'm very low energy to begin with, and then with my anxiety and panic disorder, it gets kind of crazy. And so I'm one of those people. I'm sort of like like diabetics. It's like you're like this, and then all of a sudden you're like, your sugar drops, and you're like, I'm like that with naps and with fatigue or tiredness. So I would much rather take a nap, and I could feel myself getting like really cranky, and I don't like to be cranky towards people. So I would much rather like take a nap for a couple hours, like when I'm feeling really, really exhausted, than fight it and just be like, cranky, and then, take it out on others. And I don't like that. So yeah. Do you really brush your teeth in the morning and at night? No, I don't brush my teeth at night. I mean, I do sometimes. Sometimes I do, but for the most time I brush my teeth in the morning, and then like if I eat something or whatever, I'll brush them like during the day or whatever. But, morning, night, all the time. No, I don't. I just don't. I mean, I'm going to bed. Should I? Sure. I probably should, but I don't. What is your go-to drinks at Starbucks? Oh my God, it is a mouthful. It is a decaf cafe Americano, which has 4 shots of espresso in it, but it's decaf espresso, so people don't get it. People are like, what's your problem? But my brain seems to think it works, so, and I get an extra shot, so it's actually 5 shots of decaf espresso in it, with sugar-free caramel syrup. It's my go-to. Whether it's iced or it's hot, it doesn't really matter. I never change it up, ever. The only thing I change is whether it's iced or it's hot. And some people are like, oh, like, they're like, whoa, all that espresso, but it's decaf. And then they're like, well, then what's the point? I don't know. My brain thinks there's a point. My brain gets that coffee and it wakes up. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't do caffeine. What is your current hair color? Is your current hair color your real hair color? No, obviously it's not. If you guys have seen my hair down, it's green and blue, and it's not my real hair color, but my roots are my real hair color. So my hair is like almost black. So it sort of is, because my normal hair color is throughout, but I have foils of blue and green, and yeah, so that obviously is not my real hair color. I have not had my real, just straight up real hair color in so long. If you guys watch my videos, it's never been, I think since I've done videos, I don't think it's ever been. There may have been a few at the beginning, but other than that, no. If you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? Swap bodies. God, is this like a vanity question? Swap bodies with someone. Who would it be and why? I don't know. Like, swap bodies. Like, that's kind of hard. Like, vanity-wise, I can't think of anybody's body that I, like, absolutely admire. I think everybody's beautiful, so it's kind of hard. I mean, obviously it'd be somebody in shape, like with, nice toned arms and like nice abs. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with myself. So I don't really know. But if I could swap bodies, it would be, yeah, I'm going to keep it with the vanity question because the other one gets a little too deep. So I'm going to stop there. If you could have you read 50 Shades of Grey? If so, what do you think? You know what? I tried to get through the first book and I couldn't. No. No. It bored me. I didn't even get to the good parts. It just bored me. And the way it was written, like kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. It just bored me. It wasn't one of those books that just grabbed my attention from the get-go, and it was like one of those very slow starting movies that, you either fall asleep bad in the beginning or you manage to crawl your way through it and then it ends up being good, or it ends up really stinking and then you're mad. But no, I haven't read them, and I really don't have any desire to. If the movie comes out, I'll probably wait for it to go on video. I am not happy with who they picked at all to do this. It's not who I would picture to do the movie, but so no. Do you crack your knuckles? No, I do not. I can't stand that. It drives me insane. I don't like it. I don't like when other people do it. Oh, it's just, no, I don't. I never have. I've never been a nail cracker. I mean, I've always believed in that. It gives you arthritis and all that other stuff. Don't do it. Can't stand it. No. Have you accidentally texted someone something you were supposed to be sending to someone else? Of course. I mean, hasn't everybody? I don't think, luckily, it hasn't been anything like bad, but I've texted where people have texted back and gone, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't happen often, but yeah, I mean, I think everyone's done that, but it hasn't been anything like scandalous or anything like that. Have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? Absolutely not, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves. I can't stand it. Oh my God, especially in like the wax world. There's so many groups and so many, like, I'm not in the wax any groups anymore, really, in the wax world, but there's so many people like, oh, okay, if they know there's drama going on, they'll create a fake to get in, or, or they don't have the guts to use their real profile on Facebook in general, so they will, I've actually had it on YouTube too, where like you can't find out anything about that person, and so they will make a fake profile just to say something rude to you or whatever, and then it's just like, who are you in real life? Like, I would love to know, like, let's hash it out, like women or whatever, because it's always women. But no, I have not. I mean, what a waste of time. Ain't no one got time for that. What is your weakness, cookies or pastries? Oh, God. Neither really. I'm a carb junkie, so, and those are both carbs, obviously, but I'm not a huge sweets person. It depends. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna pass up, because of course I would pass up. I'm on a diet right now, and I've lost 25 pounds. I am down to the 140 mark. I'm so excited. And so now if I can get under, I have 20. I'd like to lose 20 more. If I can lose 15 more, I'd be happy too, but I'd like to lose 20 more. So my weakness is chocolate, honestly, or food in general. Just anything carb related, pasta. But a cookie, that's not the question. Okay, Chris, get back on your wheel. Cookies or pastries? I have to say cookies. Italian cookies. If you go into an Italian bakery and they have those nice towers of Italian cookies with the macaroons and the ones that are shaped like leaves with the chocolate, and yeah, Italian cookies, absolutely. What do you love about yourself? I think, I don't want to sound conceited, but I think I'm a really amazing mom and family person. So, like, I'm very loyal to my family and my friends. I think I'm very loyal, and I'm very honest. And sometimes I love that about myself, on the honesty part. Sometimes I never hate it. I don't hate it. I'm not going to front. I don't hate it. Some people think I shouldn't be that way. I think what I hate Oh, is that what I hate about myself? See? I could be a negative Nancy sometimes, I think, in my mind. I know I don't come across that way on camera, but in my mind I could be a negative Nancy. But yeah, I think my loyalty, the kind of friend that I am, I'm just super loyal and I'm super caring. I'm compassionate. And yeah, and I love my family. I'm super loyal to my family. Like, you know, I'll do anything. My family always comes first, even before myself. So, my family and friends usually. So, do you have to match your nail polish to your toe polish? No, to my toenail polish. No, I don't. In fact, in the winter, I don't do my toes. I should more often, but I don't. I neglect them. And then by summer, it's like, holy moly, go get a pedicure. And then the people are looking at me like, really? So, no, I don't. I rarely do my toes in the winter. I really like to give my toenails, especially, a break. I don't know. It's a weird thing that I have. But, because your toes are in shoes all day and all that other stuff, and it's just like, I don't know. They get kind of gross, you know, toes. Tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know about you. I don't know. You guys post down below and answer and comment, and I will, you know, do that in a preface to another video, another short video that I'm doing, because I don't know what people would be surprised to know about me. Maybe I was 1 pound 10 ounces when I was born. I was born 3 months premature. I was actually in the newspaper. It was entitled Harvard Hospital's first miracle baby. They said I was going to be blind. I was going to be unable to walk if I lived, which was, they told my parents, like, I'm not going to, but if I lived, I was going to be blind and deaf and all this other stuff and, have all these problems but yeah, I'm not. I'm here. And so, yeah, that's one thing not many people know about me. Like, I don't know. I don't know how interesting that is, but yeah, I was 1 pound 10 ounces when I was born. 3 months premature. Heels or flats? Flats, definitely. It's funny, this is kind of funny because when I was in high school, it always had to be heels. And I went to a Catholic high school, so we could only have like an inch heel, and I used to always break dress code all the time. Any detention I was in was dress code violation. Always, 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 because I always had to push the envelope. But I always had to have heels because I didn't love being short. You know what I mean? I just didn't love it. I didn't, embrace it. Now I'm only 4'10", and I love it. I love being short. So flats for sure, definitely. Cons, specifically. Converse, like sneakers, like I have so many pairs. I just love them. If I could wear them with everything, I would. Skirts, dresses, whatever. I mean, yeah, I would. If you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, how would you spend your day? Dream big. I would definitely go on vacation. I would go probably to Bali, or Bora Bora, and with my family, of course, and God, rent a yacht maybe, and go shopping. I mean, I think I would buy makeup. Like, I would buy makeup, I would get my nails done, I'd get my hair done, pamper myself, pamper my family, but yeah, I would definitely put shopping in there for sure. What was the last YouTube video you watched? It was Nikki Murphy's. Absolutely. Her chat splat. I love them. They're really kind of catching on, and I really love them. They're so cool. It's like her own version, sort of like rant videos, but it's just chatting about a topic in particular, and it's kind of cool. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love Nikki. Love her, love her, love her. Do you have road rage? This is kind of hard. I have pet peeves when it comes to being on the road. Like, I hate parking lots. I hate them, especially during holiday season. People drive like idiots in parking lots. And the only time I've been in accidents has been in parking lots. Like, people back up into you. They don't watch, pedestrians just cross. I know they have the right of way, but even at a crosswalk, like, they don't even look. And I hate parking lots. So I will have road rage in a parking lot. Other than that, I really don't. I'm not a big road rage person. I mean, if I see somebody do something really stupid, I'll probably call them, a name or something or whatever. But other than that, no, it's not really road rage. What's your favorite rock and roll song? Wow, that's hard. There's so many. I love rock and roll. Like, I love rock, and I love, like 80s metal bands, but my favorite the old classic rock and roll, it would be something from Led Zeppelin for sure. I love the Doors. Oh God, it would be from the Doors or Led Zeppelin. So if I had to pick, I think Kashmir from Led Zeppelin is one of them for sure. Absolutely for sure. I love Fleetwood Mac too. I don't know if you call that rock and roll. But classic rock for sure. Anything classic rock I love. 80s rock, 80s metal. But yeah, I'll say Kashmir from Led Zeppelin. Who was your first kiss, and do you still talk to them? No, my first kiss was actually in high school. Was it in high school? No, that was my first real date. Was it in high school? I don't even remember. My memory is so bad. I don't remember. My first kiss, I remember, his name was Rob. I don't remember when it was. We went to the movies, and basically he just wanted to spend the whole time making out, and he was the worst kisser ever. He was disgusting. Like, he was all tongue and nasty and gross and slobbery. Yeah, and I don't talk to him. I don't even remember his last name, to be honest with you. I don't. But God, if anyone knows Rob and you're watching this, sorry, but it was horrible. He probably thought the same of me too, but I don't think I never went on another date with him, and I don't know if we really talked after that. I think I was a freshman, and I think he was like maybe a junior or something like that. Like, he was older, but no, yucky. If you could have one YouTuber's closet, who would it be? None of them, to be honest with you. I like my own fashion. Like, this sweatshirt here, it's a Stewie sweatshirt that says "Obey Me." I stole this from my father. I had bought this for my father, and then I stole it because he never really wore it, and it's super big, 'cause it's when he was bigger, and I cut the collar off, the hoodie off it, because I need zip up hoodies because I get like claustrophobic, but I cut the hood off it. And so I like my own style. Like, I will cut the collars off all my shirts if I could. I can't stand them. Waistbands, so I have my own style, and I love it. And it's usually like vintage graphic tees, a nice pair of jeans and cons, and that's like my style, for sure. My everyday style. So I wouldn't steal anybody's closet. I mean, there's nothing that fashion-wise that I've seen that, I'm like, oh God, like, have to have that. No, like, I'm not really into the big chunky accessories. I like my special, pieces that I have, but I just, no, nobody's. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, whose would it be? Wayne Goss, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, he's a makeup artist, but I would have his collection. But there's two of them, because Lindsay also has so much makeup, and I love her to death. Her channel is Be Scandalous, and she has so much makeup, it's crazy, and she's a palette junkie like I am, and yeah, so those two. I would love Wayne's for the pricey, expensive, high-end makeup artist stuff that he has, and Lene's from Be Scandalous Sarah, from Be Scandalous, because she just has so much. She, like, anytime something comes out, she buys it. Like, gotta have it. So, yeah. So hers for that reason, and because we have a lot of the same likes in looks, in makeup looks, so that's would be for sure. Do you have a nickname? Not really, like Chris. You know, it's funny, a lot of people on YouTube are like, oh, Christine Lee 314, and even at work they're like, Christine. A lot of people use Christine more now. I remember when I was in grade school, I hated Christine. You had to call me Chris. Couldn't stand it. Now I like Christine, but my friends still call me Chris, you know. I call myself Chris, you know. So that would probably be it. I don't really have a nickname. Oh, my boyfriend calls me Linda. Because that little YouTuber, oh my God, that little kid he was running around Facebook, Hispanic, and he's like, Linda, you're not listening, Linda, and he's talking to his mom, and so we do that all the time. We're like, Linda, you're not listening, Linda, listen, Linda, listen, Linda. And so he calls me Linda all the time because we do that to each other. Like if one of us is not listening to the other, we're like, Linda, you're not listening, Linda. So he cracks me up. So what do you think is the best thing about your YouTube channel? I think that I'm me. I mean, you know, I don't have fancy dancy lights. I use a webcam. Not to say that I don't have fancy dancy lights and a high professional camera, because I do. I just haven't set them up yet. And you know what, to be honest, like I'm not in a major hurry. I have it to do tutorials. You can't do it on a webcam. Like I can't be like, oh, look, I'm going to do this. But I'm obviously in no big hurry to set it up. So that was on one of the things on my list today, but because my son's home today, I was like, maybe you could help me, but yeah. But I'm just me. I'm me, period. I don't need to get, obviously you guys know, I don't need to get all made up every single time I'm on camera. I find that to be very fake, to be 100% honest with you. I don't like it. It's not a pet peeve, and it doesn't mean that people who do, I won't watch their channel. I just don't like, I get on when the urge hits and when I have something to say. So, you know, if I have a haul and I don't have makeup on, I'm not going to run upstairs and put makeup on just so I can do a haul for you guys. Like, no, this is me. You know what I mean? Like, love me or hate me the way I am, because whatever. If I have makeup on for you guys, wonderful. But if I don't, whatever. So, how many cars have you had, and what were they? Oh my God, this is going to be hard. Okay, I'm going to try and list them. My first car ever was a 79 Rabbit diesel. I had to plug that thing in at night. It had a choke. You guys, younger people watching probably don't even know what a choke is. Yeah, that was a crazy car. Then I had a Honda. What kind of Honda was it? Accord. That was my mom's, and she passed it down to me. Then I had a Hyundai Excel. They don't make them anymore, but it was basically like a throwaway car. I think it cost me like $5,000. And I drove it for 5 years, never changed the oil, never did anything until it like blew up on the highway. Then I had a Kia Sportage, one of the old ones with the rag tops, and I called it the Barney Mobile. It was purple and green. Why I picked that color, I don't know, just because it was different. But yeah, so that was my next car. Then I had, oh my God, I had a Toyota Corolla, really like clunker at one point. I had a Ford Explorer at one point, clunker, like, you know. I really did love that car though. I liked the room. The room was really cool. I had a Sunbird, a Toyota, not a Toyota, who makes it was a Sunbird, and then it was a Sunfire. So I had the Sunbird and then the Sunfire. Who makes those? I had the Sunfire GT. Oh my God. Pontiac. Sunbird. It was red. And I had these really cheap spinner wheels, like these plasticky ones. Oh my God, it was hysterical. And then I had a black Sunfire GT, which was a really nice car. It got stolen from me by somebody that I knew. It was kind of weird and crazy. I had a Jeep Liberty, which I really, really liked. That was a manic buy. I was like in a really bad place and I bought it because somebody would actually give me credit, and yeah, it was nuts. Like, the interest on that was crazy. I had a good job at the time, so I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. Like, it was like $400 something a month. Like, that's just nuts for a car payment. That's the last time I ever made a car payment. Wouldn't do it. After that, what did I have? I don't know. I think after that I got my Yaris. No, because he stole my car. So I must have had a car after that. I can't remember the car after that, but I had a, I know there's some I'm forgetting, but now I have a 2010, 9 Toyota Yaris that I paid outright for. And I love it. It's cute. It's red and it's cute and it's tiny, but there's actually a lot of room in it. It's if you look at it from the outside, it's tiny, but there's actually a lot of room in it. What's your favorite pizza? Hawaiian, for sure. Hawaiian pizza. Or I like, there's a pizza around here called the lasagna pizza that one company makes, and it's sliced up homemade meatballs on it with regot cheese, and it's a white pizza and olive oil, and oh my god, it's so good. But Hawaiian in general, Hawaiian, love it. Nobody else in my house likes it, of course, so I never get it when we order pizza, but I don't really eat pizza anyway, but, you know, if I could have a slice. I always like, I'm like, can I order one slice of Hawaiian, and then, you know, you could put whatever on the rest of it. If you could have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? It would definitely be the Revlon. Well, it's kind of hard. No. I was going to say the Revlon Just Bitten lip stains, but, or lip balm stains with the color stays. I really like those a lot, but I have to say my Backstage Barbie foiled Everlasting Lip by Kat Von D. It's discontinued. You can't get it anymore, but I love it. I love the shade. I love the shimmer, the foiled texture. Love it, and it doesn't budge. So, the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love them. So that's it, you guys. So you've learned a little bit about me. Don't forget, post below who my hall pass would be, because I want to see how many people get it right. And you're probably all going to get it right. And what was the other one? Tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know about you. I don't know. If you guys watch my videos, if you've watched my Ask Me Anything videos, is there anything that pops up in your head that you were surprised to know about me? Like, post down below. Let me know. I'm really curious to know. Like, what did you, in those videos, or go watch them, the Ask Me Anything videos, the response to my Ask Me Anything, you know, contest. I still have those to do also. I've done a couple of them. I think I've done 2. So go back and watch those videos and see if there's anything on there that surprised you, and post below, because I'm really curious to hear. I love interacting with you guys. So, yeah, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. And that was my tag, and I tag all my YouTuber friends, all of them, because I love you guys. But in this video, I am shouting out to Nikki Murphy because I love her to death, and I love her Chat Splats, guys. You gotta go watch it. I'm gonna post her link down below. And Jen Loves Reviews is, Jen is just so cute. She's just so cute. She does, like, almost all review videos, but that's where I got this tag from, so I'm gonna post her down below too because I love her also. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love you!